What organ is demonstrated here? Pay attention, plica. See you? Plica, evagination of submucosal layer. See you? In this organ, plica present. Plica is submucosa plus mucosa. Now tell me please, what organ, what region of the gut see you now? What is it, this? What organ see you?
Small.
Let's zoom in to precise the cells in the epithelium. What cells see you?
Small.
Goblet. Presence of goblet cells indicates intestine. It may be small, it may be large. Yes? But it's not stomach. Because in the stomach, goblet cells live. And micro-relief in the stomach is not so complex as in this organ. Yeah? Gastric pits present, but gastric pits, micro-relief is not so irregular as in this lab. So, presence of goblet cells. So it's intestine. But now you must differentiate. Small or large? To differentiate, examine once more micro-relief and try to differentiate the structures present in this. Wait, I will check the illumination. Oh, look. No. What organ see you? What part of intestine? Large or small? Large. Now, look at this slide. Sorry. Так. Now look at this slide.
Small intestine. A large intestine is the large because it's crypts.
Only crypts. And let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. And let's examine more attentively the cellular composition of this epithelium. What can you say about cells that predominate here?
Globular cells.
See you, number of goblet cells in epithelium. Once more. Once more. No, look, micro relief of the surface of the mucosa, micro relief. You see what structures?
Villi, villus.
Villi and crypts, goblet cells present here. At high magnification, we can see the goblet cells. We can. But goblet cells in this epithelium.
Less so.
See you? Single, rare, vesicle-like cells are scattered along of the layer. Yeah? So it's small.
Small intestine.
And the first slide or second, another slide demonstrates the morphology of the large intestine. So, to differentiate the organs, we must compare. We must compare the slides. Understand? To differentiate parotid and pancreas, very often our dear students confuse the organs. Instead of parotid, students say pancreas. Instead of pancreas, say parotid, because both are basophilic in color, colored in blue or violet. It's somewhat confused. But to differentiate, we must put the slides on the stage and compare. It's parotid, it's pancreas. What's the difference? Oh, here islets present, here islets, endocrine islets absent. Tinctorial property of SNS cells and so on. So different morphological features. Here you see epithelium of the large intestine. Is it clear?
Mm-hmm.
General morphology, general structure of the organ is similar to another one. Large intestine contains, the wall of the large intestine contains how many tunings? How many tunings? Tunings.
Four.
Four tunings. Why three? Why three? Four. Let's enumerate once more these tunings. The first, innermost, look. Mucosa. See you. Mucosa consists of the epithelium, lamina propria, connective tissue, below epithelium, and muscularis mucosa. Here, just below the bottoms of the crypts, you will find smooth muscle tissue of muscularis mucosa. Here. Then submucosal layer. Yeah? Submucosa. Look, submucosa, no, slide is damaged slightly during sectioning, during fixation. It's artifacts. These spaces, it's artifact. So you see submucosa with blood vessels, and we must differentiate the blood vessels now. Now, some of you passed already control, some not yet, but you can differentiate the blood vessels. This one and this one. Vein. And here artery, you see media. Now you know histology already. Well, so in the connective tissue of the submucosa we have blood vessels, nervous plexuses may be presented here. And now look, submucosa, and oh wow, submucosa became thicker in this region. See you? Evaginate. And then submucosa, thickness of submucosa, the same. So, in this region, submucosa evaginates. What structure see you now? Evagination of submucosa. It's plica. It's plica. And in the submucosa, in the connective tissue, besides of blood vessels and nervous plexuses, if nervous plexus present in this section, we will see this structure. But what another? Not the nodulus. Don't confuse. Node is an organ. It's noduli. Noduli, lymphoid tissue infiltrated mucosal submucosa. Single lymphoid noduli present in mucosa and submucosa in our internal organs, in the gastrointestinal tract, in the respiratory system. Trachea, we examined last SEM, we examined trachea. Do you remember pseudostratified epithelium? We will return soon to respiratory system, and you will see the lymphatic nodule in the trachea too. It's peripheral organ of immunogenesis. Do you remember? Mouth system, mucus-associated lymphoid tissue. Mouth, mucus-associated. So, mucosa and submucosa. Connective tissue contains this group of lymphocytes that participate in immunity. So, mucosa, submucosa, then next unit. Muscularis externa, and finally, outmost, thin outmost, serosa. Because peritoneum, visceral peritoneum covers intestine, small, large, so serosa present instead of adventitia. Now look, in this section, what structures we can meet? For example, you see one layer of muscularis externa and another one. Inner layer in muscularis externa of the intestine, small, large. What is disposition of muscle cells? Smooth muscle cells. How the smooth muscle cells are oriented in the legs? Longitudinal and circular. Inner layer, it's intestine, small, large, tubular-like organ. Inner layer of smooth muscle cells is circular. External layer is longitudinal. Understand? Now look, you see group bundles of smooth muscle cells, and nuclei are round. At low magnification we can differentiate. And here you see rod-like nuclei. So cells are cutted in different planes. Here cells are cutted across, here along. Yes? Along rod-like nuclei. And in what way we cutted the organ intestine? Along or across? Along, because longitudinal layer, external longitudinal layer of cells, smooth muscle cells are localized longitudinally. And we see in section that cells have rod-like, so cells are cutted along it. And above you see the cells are cutted across. And now imagine when you cut along the specimen, external cells will be cut along, and the internal layer will be cut across, because cells are circular position. Is that clear?
Yes.
So, if we know these peculiarities, we can make diagnosis in what way organ was cut. Organ, intestine, specimen of the organ. We can cut across, we can cut it along, and we can differentiate. Is that clear?
Yes.
And now look, between two layers of muscularis externa, inner layer, external layer, outer layer, we can meet connective tissue that separates the layers, and in this connective tissue, what structures may be present, may be visible?
Ganglion of mesentery.
What?
Ganglion of mesentery.
Yes, nervous ganglia or plexuses. It's our Bach's plexuses in muscularis externa. Yeah? Now look, and this structure, what is this? No? What maybe? It's peripheral nerve. Peripheral nerve. Fascicle or bundle of nervous fibers. Ganglia. Ganglia are neurons, cell bodies. But processes of cell bodies form the peripheral nerves. It's a part of peripheral nerve that goes along of intestinal wall. See you? It's nervous tissue. Compare coloration with connective. Connective is more reddish. Yeah? Here less colored, slightly pink. It's peripheral nerve. So it's large intestine. And now look, nervous plexuses in nervous plexus, small ganglion in submucosal layer. Here. Nervous plexus is present in muscularis externa and in submucosa. Yeah? So you will study yourself this slide and pay attention on all structures described in your guides. Structures to find, to recognize, to answer are enumerated in our guides. Then, next organ. So it was large intestine. Large intestine.